Welcome to Sheena Says, a podcast about wellness, parenting, and real stories.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Sheena Says, and we are discussing autoimmune conditions such as eczema and psoriasis. These are skin conditions, and believe it or not, 15 to 20% of children worldwide suffer through it, 10% of adults worldwide, and at least 31 million people in the US have some form of eczema or the other. Now, how does it develop? Why does it start? There are several factors. There is the other condition, which is psoriasis. The psoriasis is, again, very prevalent in the global population. There are about 3% of the global population suffers from psoriasis, 125 million people worldwide, and about 8 million people in the US. Those are the statistics for psoriasis. How are these two different? The eczema usually can get very red and super itchy. It can be moist or dry, and it does flare up very often. It's cyclical, it's seasonal, it's triggered by stress. There are several factors, genetic as well as other environmental factors that trigger it. Now, psoriasis, as plaque psoriasis, is normally slightly different looking because your skin is more elevated, it's more flaky, and it's less itchy. And psoriasis is normally almost never moist. So it's just dry and it flakes a lot. It may not itch, but it does look super leathery, so to speak. Now, eczema and psoriasis are definitely skin autoimmune disorders, and they are very, very prevalent today. They can affect your lifestyle, and eczema can almost take over your life because the itch can be so strong and so insistent that you just can't stop yourself. And if it's in a spot like on your face or in any scalp area or visible neck area, then you can also have your confidence really, affected by the physical appearance of it. Now, in the allopathic world or in the Western world of thinking, there are a couple of treatments, and most of them are suppressive. Hydrocortisone is something that is vastly prescribed for both the skin conditions. They are also sometimes in the early stages categorized as dermatitis or atopic dermatitis. And steroids are prescribed or topical creams are prescribed to kind of suppress the condition. Now, the steroids will certainly clear up the skin right away, but what happens is over a period of time that this condition will become more and more aggravated. It is a progressive condition unless treated properly. So it will go ahead and get aggravated, it will become stronger or it will spread more widely, and then you need to apply the steroids more and more every day, or more area coverage is required. And then down the road they'll start telling you to take oral ones, and absolutely, if the condition is completely out of hand, then they do prescribe Dupixent and certain other steroids that can kind of suppress the condition further. Does that cure the condition? No, they do not have a cure for it at all. Is there a cure for it? 100%. The eczema can be cured and the psoriasis can be cured. Now, there are several things to look out for if you want to cure it naturally. If you've been taking steroids, you will have a period of time where there will be a steroid withdrawal. You would need to detox from it and then get properly treated for it. Why is this happening? Because your kidneys are affected. Your skin is your largest organ, and if the skin is showing distress, it means that the kidneys are distressed. Are they damaged? No, but they are distressed. They are not functioning optimally. Now, there are several factors to stress out the kidneys. First of all, the stress, the gut brain axis, if that is being triggered constantly, there's cortisol releases, then there will be an issue where your skin is impacted down the road. The second thing, food. Yes, if you are eating a lot of allergens and are exposed to them, then your skin will react to that as well. Thirdly, there is the weather, the temperature. Most people feel the result of eczema worsening in the winter or extreme heat. That, the sweat can also really, really trigger the eczema. And last but not least, your own circulation. If you have good circulation, then you can get past it a whole lot sooner. So you have to calm your stress, boost your circulation, make sure that you eat more oxidized foods such as like protein and fresh vegetables and fresh fruits, and step away from more filler or simple carbs like pasta and bread and gluten, because that doesn't cause the eczema or the psoriasis, but trust me, it certainly adds to aggravate it. So you want to step away from anything that aggravates the itch. And then there are several ways to manage it as well. So if you have very mild psoriasis or eczema, here is a huge handy tool. It's aloe in the summer, tallow in the winter. Use aloe vera gel. It's very popularly available almost in every drugstore. You can order it from Amazon. Wherever you find it, they do have a big bottle, and slather it on wherever your flare ups are. First of all, shower and then moisturize your whole body, head to toe. Does not matter what the season is. Moisturize your whole body and then layer it up with tallow in the winter. So if the climate is cooler, apply the beef tallow. It is also very readily available these days in most stores and pharmacies, and even online on Amazon. You can order it, try it. You can order a scented one if you like. That's fine too. Apply it only in the patches that are affected. Use this 2-3 times daily. Moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. Your skin is very important. You cannot leap out of your own body or your own skin. So please learn to be giving it the TLC that it needs. It requires hydration. Vaseline is another favorite. You can apply it on the affected areas and leave it overnight. The more Vaseline you apply, the better the circulation and the more moist the skin is going to be. Now, is there treatment for eczema available? 100%. Is it a generic treatment available? Unfortunately, no, because every single person's flare ups are different, their flux times are different, their cycles are different, and their aggravation levels of itch are different. So they have to be managed with your hormone levels, your stress levels, your circulation, as well as catering to the kidneys and the liver at the same time. Is it curable? 100%. People, please don't believe the fact that you have to suffer the rest of your life and never get any help from the itch. The sad truth is that if eczema is suppressed with steroids, it will result in becoming asthma. And that is something that adds on to the problem. So now, while trying to cure one problem, you have managed to create two problems, which are both autoimmune and can damage your lifestyle, quality of life on a daily basis 100%. It will definitely impact your confidence and your quality of life. So instead of suppressing these conditions, if you are able to naturally get past it, use the products that you can help yourself, do oatmeal baths, use aloe, use tallow, moisturize, eat right. Half the battle is won right there. And the rest, get the treatment that you need. Go, if you're local, then by all means, give us a call, read a blog about the skin conditions. Please go to our site. There's a whole article dedicated to it. We do sell the most basic starter kits, which work very well with the kids. But as adults, you can use the starter kits and see if that works for you. If not, you can always call in for further treatment. You do not have to live with psoriasis or eczema as your final verdict in life, and that's it. You're stuck with this autoimmune and you never get past it. If you eat right, and then if you apply the natural products, you certainly can get past it. They are totally treatable. Don't buy into the fact that they are not. And even if you have been taking steroids, or you have started Dupixent because it's super severe, you can actually do a combo approach where you can get past your flare-ups with the steroids or Dupixent and then slowly phase that out and get the cure that your body deserves and get past these autoimmune. You do not have to live with extreme itch and weeping and bleeding and just suffering through it all. And if it's a child, please get it treated. The earlier, the better, because the more you suppress it, the likelihood of it becoming asthmatic is a lot higher. Detox your kids, get them the natural treatment that they need. Use the aloe and the tallow and the oatmeal baths. And if your child is very young, do not bathe them every single day. Bathe them sparingly, wipe them down, and moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. And if you can, here's a pro tip. If you have an infant or a toddler, put them in a onesie with and sew on gloves on the onesie so that at night when they sleep, their nails don't go and grab at that spot and rip it up in the morning. Look, watching your child suffer with an itch can be super, super hurtful emotionally. But understand your child is just doing it out of habit. And it's just coming, the itch is coming so strong, they can't help themselves, but they can be treated. They can grow out of it completely and be completely whole as adults. I've treated eczema successfully now from the past 10 years in adults as well as kids. So it is completely treatable. So here's my takeaway. Do aloe in the summer, tallow in the winter, moisturize, get the right hydration, drink a lot of water, and get the help that you need. Do it right, people. Until next time.
Thank you for listening to Sheena Says, and for more info, please visit yourhomeopathy.com.